Welcome back to the grave of Garenham with Double Goblin Walrus.
In our quest to become Swole.
Yeah, basically. We're kind of like in the where do I go, what do I do phase. Because the place that we clearly need to go is out of death. Which is unfortunate because it's not like we haven't been grinding. So this is the grave of Garenham, and because we ran in this place, so we were like, oh Jesus, we gotta get out.
Yes.
So we're here to check out A, if it's still like that, because we're like 3 levels higher, and B, and have way better stuff.
And we also leveled up since last time, and we got this nifty new spell called Outside, which makes us go outside.
Yep, if you are in an actual dungeon, you're not anymore. It's escape rope. Does the same thing. Also, it's nicely named. I don't recall if that door is critical. I think it is.
Yeah.
And you bought a big pile of keys.
Yep. Cost you 2 keys to get into this dungeon. Which is nasty.
Yep.
Because they cost, like, some time and money.
Yep. I saw a post. Guy was talking about being at a bar and watching some, it was like 3 dudes, right? Who were talking about their jobs at like a supermarket or something.
Okay.
Who were drinking like $200 bottles. Like, and they were like, they had like...
what?
I don't recall.
Huh.
Or if it even mentioned. And they were talking about like...
Is this a strip club? Like, what are you talking about?
No, it was like bottles of booze.
Okay.
You know. And, and they were like, yeah, you know, that's what money and stuff, like, whatever. And it's like... And his point was, that's not like $200 you're drinking. That's like 27 hours wearing a clerk uniform. Like, is that really what you want to do?
Some people enjoy their work.
Like me, for example. My job is great. I like the people, the product, the place, the work itself. Like, you know, that sounds good to me. The pay, the benefits, the location.
Yeah. I mean, strangers' cars are in back alleys are, I mean, there's a lot to be said for them.
Yeah, you know, like, and the carbon monoxide poisoning will definitely mean I don't have to worry too much about, like, retirement or... And, like, you know, you get a lot of benefits from that syphilitic madness.
Oh, God.
Like, I've invented whole new strains of STDs, like...
Dan 47 is eating through the test tube.
This thing has not happened. Although I can't guarantee that Dan 47 didn't escape. Like... There are very, very few things that attack glass.
Ooh.
A Droll Magi. I think his thing is sleep and stop spell. Take that.
I did it first.
2, chop.
We don't chop people, Dan. We reduce their hit points.
Take that.
Oh, dang. Crit for 50.
Excellent move.
Alright, I would actually like to see.
Hey, look, stuff. You were saying, what was it, malaria? That's the #1 thing that has killed humans in existence?
Yeah, some scientists believe that most humans that have ever lived have died from malaria.
like if you had a pie chart of things that have killed people, it's like violence, you know, old, like malaria. Malaria is more than half the pie.
Yeah. In terms of infectious disease, I believe it still kills like a third of people.
People who die from disease, a third of them, it was malaria.
I think so.
Jeez. That shit's bad news.
Yes.
How have we not...
Speaking of bad news, wake up, Winthorpe! What were you saying?
How is it that, like, that sounds like a selective pressure.
Yes. Are you
that's
familiar?
sickle cell anemia, right?
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
you familiar with that whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most people are.
Having one of those makes you very resistant to malaria. Having two of those makes you dead.
Or
Sucky.
yeah.
Have severe...
Unhappy.
Have serious problems.
Yes.
Which is unfortunate. Too bad having two of those doesn't make you immune to malaria.
It does, actually.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean...
It just has other attendant issues?
Yeah. I mean, your body can... You know, your cells still sickle when they have the malaria parasite inside them. It's just that that's not your top concern anymore.
They're doing that anyway.
Yeah.
A box.
A cursed belt.
Cool.
Hello.
They're like, give us a kiss.
Alright, now this guy... I'm looking at him.
So the part where his mouth is on the bottom is the thing that makes me feel like he's like a long thing lying
Like a
on
snail?
his belly. Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise you might think it's, I don't know, like...
See, the thing that might be like his teeth, that I was thinking was like his belt buckle. And like the thing that might be his lips is like his shirt. Cause like, what are those things that could be his shoes, if they're not his shoes?
I figured it was like barbels, or similar.
Okay.
You know, and then you've got like his like sort of like big old jowls there around his human mouth. It's like, rah. Huh.
See, I thought it was like a walking brain.
See, and I thought it was like a fish. Right? Like, it's got its little red flippers and its little gray, like, I don't know, contact patch.
Okay.
Or I guess you could reimagine it as like a little dude driving in a big old robot.
You think it can talk?
Well, I mean, it's got a mouth.
Like, does it have the original Star Trek voice where it's like, there will be no survivors?
Yeah, right. Or, well, it can clearly chant spells.
Or is it like a gnome? There will be no survivors.
Yeah, like that, right? I don't know, I figure it just yells constantly. And it's just yelling spells.
Alright, how do I go down the floor?
I think it's near the middle.
Okay.
But, like, I wasn't fully cognizant.
Dan, you and your narcolepsy.
Luckily, it's not actually that.
Yeah.
Because that
I wonder how much of a problem that is.
Narcolepsy?
Yeah.
Having it is, like, crippling life-wise. You're not
Like-
allowed to do things like have a driver's license.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
Yeah, and in America, that sucks.
especially in California,
Yeah.
where there like isn't public transportation for no good reason.
No, there's a good reason. There's a perfectly good reason that there's no public transportation in Northern California. You just have to ask the people in Marin what it is. Hey, everything's red.
Yeah, it's fine. It's supposed to be red.
Oh, and that reason is, I guess, Shell.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Outright sabotage was my understanding. They, like, destroyed the rail system. Both through physical and, like, societal sabotage.
Yeah.
Like, you know, derail a train and then run a campaign that's like, oh, trains aren't safe.
And they actually pulled up all the rail and paved over it for the express purpose of using.
Yep. Similarly, it's my understanding that they, or, you know, others in that industry, have done things like get cities to increase the time that lights are red.
You know, I'm wondering if that's like, because I couldn't find anything in literature about that, and I'm wondering if that's really real or it's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I don't know, but
yeah, it does. I mean, based on the other shit they've done, doesn't seem completely implausible to me.
yeah. Not only does it not seem like implausible, it seems plausible.
Like, I wouldn't put it past oil companies.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I actually have a person that I could ask if he would be willing to tell me.
Off the record.
Yeah. 2 people, I guess. 3? Like, I know 2 people who are involved in city planning.
Well, I guess I'm not going this way.
That wasn't it. So far we've found Jack and shit, huh? Oh man, the first skeleton that runs away from us is gonna be real satisfying.
Hasn't that happened already?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Other things have, but I don't think any skeletons. Because those are still kind of like the mean thing, you know?
Hmm. Have I been down here? I think I have. Maybe not.
This is a big fucking, like, labyrinthine
Hello, Wolf Lord.
grave.
Also, why did you bury yourself with all these, like, horrible...
The harp. It was the harp attracted them, remember?
Oh, right. Then they, what, like, had a bunch of Wolf Lord sex?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm gonna make love.
This poltergeist looks like it ran into a glass door. He's like, "Zah!" My father did that.
Did he?
Yeah, we were at a pool party. And,
Splat.
yeah, someone had taken out and set up like a stereo with speakers over next to the side that's like glass, you know? And the door was completely open, right? And they set up a stereo in front of the glass part.
Okay.
And,
Oh, I have to go in that one. Okay.
and, Dad saw that.
Oh, fuck.
What is this doing here? Sleepy time for that guy. Oh yeah, this is the big bad here, isn't it?
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can kill it.
Yeah,
But I need more hit points than this.
you do.
I think I want even more than that.
You're also running low on mana, and remember that you need 6.
Yes.
It's still sleeping. Still sleeping. What is that, 25? Like 36 or 7? Like 50?
Nice.
That's a
119
lot of gold.
Sweet.
Also, we're like 2/3 of the way to that new level. Oh, look
Druid
at
Lord.
Druid Lord. Those are also awful.
I think I'm gonna cast Sleep on this guy.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
I don't want him to cast Hurt on me, but he doesn't seem to be doing it. Oh. Yeah, you stop that.
Haha! So anyway, my father comes out of the pool and is in a hurry to get inside, and I don't remember if it was because he needed to use the bathroom or because there was a football game.
Both equally valid reasons.
Yeah. And so he's like hustling into the house, and there's a person who's standing approximately in the doorway.
Uh-huh.
Like, and there's two people who are having a conversation standing in front of the doorway. And then there's speakers set up that are they're low. These are like, 14-inch high speakers or something.
Yeah.
So he assumes that they're standing next to the glass partition and that the stereo is sitting just outside the door, perhaps because the cord just barely reached.
Okay.
And he vaults over the stereo and smacks flat into the glass. It's just like, boom, and bounces off of it. Like, he did this at, like, a jog. And it just was like, I saw it flex quite a bit and then just throw him back on his ass. And he was like, ow! Damn it! And everyone had a good laugh about it.
Does he think it was funny?
Yes, he did. You're grievously injured. You're still doing that. Don't you want to live?
Yeah, I do.
Is it near death?
I don't know.
You are.
Should I run?
You probably should run. You should have run. Because this. Oh,
Well,
good.
now
he
I should
didn't kill
definitely
you.
run.
Now you should
Alright.
outside. And go stay at the fucking inn.
Ooh.
So, we're actually getting into striking distance of buying that fucking armor.
Yeah. I don't really want to die.
Yeah.
And I think I know how to get down another level. Talk.
Cast the spell of hurt.
I cast.
You look like you spent a good night. I'll see you again. Yeah, I seem, like, relaxed and refreshed.
I want more of your herb.
That'll go well with your gross innkeeper sex. I like how that guy's feet appear to come out like the back of his, like, bell.
No, they're switching.
Okay.
Back front, back front, back front.
Like he's jogging all the time.
Yeah, you gotta keep your heart rate up.
He's even got his arms going, like, a guy that jogs in place all day probably isn't, like, Rubenesque.
Oh, I should sell my cursed belt.
Yeah, you should.
Where'd you get that figure? I got it from my daddy. Just gonna annoy as many people who are watching this as possible. All 10 of them.
I don't even know what you were referencing there.
Oh, it's this horrible song.
Okay. I recall in one of my sociology classes we watched the music video for the song Tip Drill.
Tip drill.
Yeah. And,
Okay.
it was like the most ass and titties music video you've ever heard of.
Okay.
And, you know, that's not like a small subset. And the whole concept of the song was just the tip. Like, that's the point. And it was like, I hear there's this guy talking in the background, and then, like, the whole video is just, like, ladies sitting on the camera. Like, basically.
Okay.
And it was like, it was so bizarre. And then we watched a video by Fred Astaire.
Fred Astaire.
He's the guy that's, like, singing in the rain and,
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
dancing on the ceiling and shit.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, I had to, like, think for a second because it was, like, such the exact opposite.
That was the point. And it was like, yeah, so, I mean, both of these are music videos. Like, they're both completely valid. And we were like, I really want to object to that, but I can't. I really want to say that, no, this one is not. Fred Astaire was crap.
It's why there's no, like, Oscars for music videos.
There is, isn't there?
There's the MTV Music Awards, like, or Video Music Awards, or
What are
whatever.
those even given for these days? Like, MTV doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
MTV's all about pregnant teenagers now.
And New Jersey. Yeah, I don't know. Where did these stairs go? There they are.
Rumor has it that they moved. So,
Wow,
we were
one hit.
kind of hoping that we would accomplish something in this episode. But instead, all we did is approximately level up. So, I think we're gonna finish doing that. And then we'll see you soon in the next episode where Winth will be level 13. Maybe he'll level up to Winth. Alright. Take care and tempt not the fate.